Hello everyone and welcome to Day Trader S&P 500. Today is Monday, September 26, 2022. This is Dale Woodson, editor of Woodson Wave Report and Day Trader S&P 500. We had a little long weekend there, a lot of exciting things going on, and want to get the YouTube subscribers caught up to date with what our monthly subscribers already have. And we'll start as usual with the Qs. Let me squeeze this down a little bit. You can see our wave A down there and a wave B up, and subdivision of 5 waves down in blue for the larger wave 1, and then a wave 2 up, which hit right near the 50% retracement. And this market is wave 3 of 3 down, or B, if you count B as a 2, yes, 3 of 3 down. This 3 will gain equality with 1 at 270, and on the larger picture, A down here, B up here, C down gains equality at, where is it? There we go, 195.41. There we are. We've got to do a 1 down, a 2 up, and then a 3 down, a 4 up, and a 5 down. There's the 3 targets there. The 1-to-1 is 270, as I mentioned earlier. The 1.618 is 244. That's a likely target. We'll see how that plays out, but the key was getting below that wave 1 low, which all the indexes have done. Okay, let's move on to the US10-year. I've got it focused in here. We had mentioned before that that looked like an ABC 3-wave decline. We were looking for the market to go above that high at 3.497, and it has. You can see our next target up there is 4.434. It's currently sitting just under 4 at 3.928%. I can move that out for you guys and show you the big picture, which we haven't looked at in a while. But there we go. Let's make that a little bit more pleasing to the eye if we can. There we go. That down, that low on March the 9th of 2020 ended a 39-year bear market in interest rates, going all the way back to 1981. And we've just started up, or the U.S. Treasuries have, from that March 2020 low. And you can see this is the first wave up, and it's not complete yet. Wouldn't be surprised if 40 years down was followed by 40 years up. We'll see. Once this 5 is complete, we will get a pretty sizable retracement. We'll get to measure that once that 5 is complete. You can see this 4 right. No, that's what I want to do, is fix this up a little bit. That 4 right there came between the 382 and the 500. So let's do this here. My apologies. I wanted to update that. We'll do it live online. There's that 4, and it holds above the 1. If you can see that there, the 1 high right over here, and the 4 low holds above it. So we should get a 5. Let's see. Anyway, we got a target there, 4.434. Let's look quickly at the S&P 500 cash market. Here you can see the all-time high on January 4th. 5 waves down for A, 3 waves up for B. It's an A in black in parentheses, B in black in parentheses, C in black in parentheses for the larger wave B. And here again, a 1 down, a 2 up, and here comes wave 3. We take out this 36 low, this A-way low, then you can see these targets start coming into play. This is obviously 5 down and 3 up, and another 5 down. I'll do the multiples on the ES futures, but you can see this wave C down in red, which isn't here yet, will gain equality with 1 at 32.64. Let's just put that in there for you guys, okay? Let me fix this up a little bit. We'll make it red, and we'll go with not a text, but uppercase C. There's our minimal wave C target at 32.64. Okay, it'll likely go further, but first things first, got to break through that 36 low. The low on Friday was 36.47. The low today, 36.44. So it's encroaching upon breaking it. Okay, let's go to the ES futures. Okay, let me squeeze that in there to get that in. Same basic pattern. 5 waves down from the January 4 all-time high makes wave A. Then we've got 3 waves up, A in parentheses, B in parentheses, C in parentheses for the larger wave B. And you can see the 1, 2. And I've got that calculated here. Let's start with the larger trend. the B wave, the C target, where does C gain equality with A? Down there at 31.59 and 3/4, okay? Could go, will probably likely go past that. But we're looking at a 1 down here into September 6th, a 2 up here into November 13, which was 1 day away from our turn date, and 3 of 3 is coming. Again, that break there of that low right at 38.83 was key. That told us this was coming down and is forming a third wave. So let's break this down a little bit. This is a daily chart. Let's get into the hourly. Let me back up a minute. That daily chart had A down and B up into the August 16th high of 43.27. So we'll break it down. We'll go hourly. There is that B high, the B wave high at 43.27. This is some amazing stuff here, but I've got this labeled here, 1 down, 2 up, 3 down, 4 up, 5 down for the larger wave 1 on September 6th, okay? So we got 5 waves down and then a retracement up. That happened to hit right on the 618. It didn't happen. There's no coincidences. It's all ruled by math, as you know. It's just numbers, and I'm reporting. It's just math, and I'm reporting the numbers. Well, we got 5 down and 3 up, okay? And while we're on it, this wave 3 here, this 1 down, 2 up, 3 gains equality at 37.31, and you can see the lower targets there. But this thing has put in a series of at least 3 or 4, 5 waves down and 3 waves up. We've got 5 down here, 3 up. There's 5 down here. I could break it down in a minute and show you in the minute chart, and 3 up. We've got another 5 down here that I don't even show. If you can look at it here, there's a 1 down, a 2 up. Let me see if I can just put that in there for you guys, okay? We'll do that. It just keeps breaking down in 5 waves, presenting unbelievable opportunities to the short side. There you can see there, not exactly correct, but that 1 is above, the 1 low is above the 4 high. You can see it there if I let the dotted line show you guys. That's 5 waves down there, and then 3 up. And then we've got another 5 down here, a 1 down, a 2 up, 3 down, 4, and 5 just started. I can do that again here. Okay, we keep getting 5 waves down and 3 waves up at multiple degrees of trend, at least 3, if not 4. That 5 can go further. I'll get into that in a smaller time frame chart. But you can see here, here's our targets for the larger wave 3 with the parentheses. And then within that wave 3, we've got 1 down, 2 up. And here are those targets. I think I have a picture of that for that smaller degree wave 3. They're in here at 37.33 and 36.66. The low was 36.60, but that was broken today. We'll show that on a shorter term. The next target is 36.32, and the 1.618 is 35.82. Okay, let's break down into a 10-minute. Here we had the 1 down, 2 up into 9.13, and there is that 9.13 high on a 10-minute. Here we've got 1 down, 2 up, and then this subdivides into a 1 down, 2 up, 3 down, 4 up, and there is that 5 that bottomed Friday at 36.60 and a quarter. You can see we had a 4. Let me open that up for you guys, okay, so you can see it a little better. There we go. Okay. There was Friday's low. We're looking at a 10-minute chart. There's an A, B, C, D, E, 4th wave triangle. Sure enough, bang, it broke through right here to verify that that 4th wave was complete. And, of course, it retraced immediately. This would be the first wave down to 5, okay? And then that would be a second wave retracement. It still could go higher. We would be short against that high right there, which is 37. I think it's 30, if I'm not mistaken, 30 and a quarter. Okay, so down there we've another 5 waves. It looks like we've got a 1 down, a 2 up, and here we go again. 5 waves down, 3 waves up. Repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse. I don't know that I have that on there, but I'll show you guys. We were out of town over the weekend. Left Thursday morning, put out a report in a YouTube video. Excuse me. And then caught up. So put out a pre-market open report last night after I got back in town. I believe that was 12:47 a.m. Central, okay? Again, 5 waves down, 3 waves up, repeat, repeat, repeat. You can see right here in the pick a little better. Again, there's that 1 down in parentheses, 2 up, and then 1, 2, and then another 1, 2, and we've got another 1, 2. So it keeps going on and on. There's those other third wave targets from the 915 high. If we back up from the 4175 high on 913, we have the wave 3 targets here of 3731, 3610, 3547. The 1.618 is 3456. And if this truly is a third wave, I put in there for our subscribers the 2.618 and 3.618 multiples, because third waves are the most powerful and can take on any multiple they choose. It could even go to the 4 multiple. But that's good enough for now. And then from there, we've got a 1 down at this 39.29 and a 2 up at 39.77. So that wave 3 targets are here at 37.33. That would have been a nice place for that thing to stop, or at least pause, but it went right through it, showing the strength of the move. Okay. Then we've got the 1.272 at 36.66 3/4. Another target 1.414 at 36.32, and 1.618 at 35.82. I think I have, let's see here. That was on the pre-market open and put out after I got back in town late Sunday night. Like I said, just short of 1 a.m. Okay, you can see all of these 5 waves down followed by 3 waves up. There's all these counter trend bounces, which all have held and still have held to this point in time. Let me save that real quick. Okay, I'll do that later. And there's these 4 second waves, if you will, all have held their highs, and we got the wave 3 down targets, which are up on the charts, and these are the 2 smallest degrees of trend were all achieved. Okay, and we'll get into that. Let me get into that. Was the pre-market open. I think I put out 3 reports today. Let me look at the morning report shortly after the market opened here that we put out. Let's see here if we can get that. We have 10-minute bar. That was at 9 a.m., which was a half hour after the market opened. Oh yeah, we wanted to catch that 4 up there. Okay, we had targets up there. But you can see I put out there in the verbiage that this was looking like a sideways 4th wave pattern. So I wanted to get targets and look at the pattern. And you saw that pattern in the chart: an A up, B down, C up, D down, and E up. But anyway, put in there that any move below this 36.60 low, 36.60 1/4 low, actually signifies that 4 is up is over and 5 down is in play. Okay. Oh, we have Fibonacci time spiral too. So much things you guys don't see on YouTube. So much to cover. But interesting, we've got that 816 high, 21 days for the first wave. Then the second wave up was Fibonacci 8 - 1, or 7 days. Third wave down today would be a Fibonacci 13 days. If it lasts another week, it would go to 10.3. So we'll see how that plays out. Anything else? Yeah, there's all those 4th wave or counter trend bounces holding, and those targets achieved and not achieved. And again, those are those make or breaks, or what a lot of traders do is use those for stops, and that is 4 different degrees of trend. Okay, let's see. I think we have one more I want to show you guys. I think we put out an afternoon report. Okay, and this was put out sometime this afternoon, obviously. Don't remember, been so busy, didn't even put it on the chart. Okay, this is breaking that down. Oh, that showed, yeah, the morning report was to show that 4 was in play, and then the afternoon report was just a couple minutes after it broke through this 36.60 low to show that 4 was complete, short of any Fibonacci targets. We pattern first, price second, time third. Number 1 importance is wave pattern. Number 2 is wave price. Number 3 is wave time. And when they all marry, it's a thing of beauty. They don't always do that, but that's the order of importance I put on them. This pattern showed that the 4th wave up was complete, so we're anticipating 5 down. And you can see right there, it's a long way away, but we'll see what happens. 34.87 3/4, okay? That's a long way from that. But that first wave was huge. This third wave looks complete here, and then the 4th wave looks complete there. going strictly by pattern. That's where we said any move below that 36.6025 low confirms that 4 up is complete and 5 down is in play. And even though it fell short of any Fibonacci targets, it shows the strength of the move down. Okay, and any move up, that's another make or break. Should any move up from here should hold below that 4th wave high, which I think I wrote it in here. Yeah, 37, 34, 50. Any move higher on a short-term basis, and there's our Fibonacci time spirals. All these counter trend bounces have still held, and that's what we're looking at. So without further ado, let's go with the daily. Okay, that's a nice looking chart there. We'll get a bigger picture where things are. A down is complete. B up is complete. We'll get 100% verification as soon as the market breaks below 36.39, and then we'll have our C wave targets beginning with 31.59, and then we've got all that internal stuff here. Everything's going to plan. Looks like 5 waves down followed by 3 waves up. Repeat, repeat, repeat 4 or 5 times, and we keep achieving downside targets. And until then, we'll just keep catching the targets and watch those counter trend bounces for another short entry position. And we'll do another update soon. And until next time, take care, everyone.